Okay, thank you, Jerome. Welcome to everybody. I hope you hear me and see me far. Okay, the first thing I wanted to tell you was a warm welcome at CNES, and also many apologize for the conditions under COVID, but Jerome already talked about that. Nevertheless, I prefer to add again our apologize and to thank all the people who worked for making that event possible despite all these constraints. The most cruel is the lake of coffee, of course. On pastries, usually we have that, but I promise you the next time, if you come back to CNES, we will have all of that, I hope, of course, because nobody knows exactly what the future is. Okay, so I am going to be very, very short. This is the usual chart I present, but every time it's updated from the latest news I have. It's mainly the observation from space concerning only, and I realize it's not very pertinent to show that, only astrophysics that I am in charge from CNES. The next time I think I will make common chart with my colleague Christian Mustin, with also missions about other topics which are in your field of interest. But what are the main points you have to see is that during the 2 or 3 years coming 2 or 3 years, we have 2 or 3 very big missions which are interesting us. We have, of course, for everybody, GWST, the Webb telescope. Next December, I think the date is now very, very solid because ESA, NASA communicated a lot about that date. So I think it's okay. Everybody knows that Webb is at Kourou now. So we cross fingers and we hope everything will be okay. And as you can see, showing my chart is in French. We are here just before, and we have still no precise news about the decada at NASA, but no doubt that when they will make a communication about the results of the decadal, we will be impacted in many senses for our special missions. After that, next year, we have one major mission with Euclid. Perhaps it will be not end of 2022, but perhaps beginning of 2023. For the moment, we are waiting for ESA to communicate about the definitive date. But you have to know that the satellite succeeded about all the tests for the payloads. On every pieces of the satellite are now in Italy, in Turin, for the final integration. So they are on track and on good shape for launch in 1 year. I mentioned Fireball, which is a mission on a balloon, which is planned now for the second, the end of the second part of 2022 from United States. I have put another balloon missions, perhaps about cosmic rays in 2023, because we are supporting at CNES this mission as PB2, ESO program. And we will have just after that SVOM. And I mentioned Einstein probe because for the alerts of the GRBs, it will be interesting. CNES will probably participate to the detection of the alerts with the ground segment only, not in the payload on board. Okay, after that, you can see that we have several years for the moment with no mission from the strict astrophysical point of view, of course. We have next plateau, Roman telescope will, they just announced something. I don't read it precisely for the moment. I wanted to do that today, but I think they have a small delay for the launch date. So perhaps we will be at the end of 2027 or beginning of 2028. Pixie is a mistake here because we have, for the moment, they are waiting for the decadal survey announcement to know if they are making a proposal for Pixie. It's a CMB preparation mission. But I put it here. It was for a reminder for me, but it's not confirmed at all for the moment. And then we will have Lightbird, on which we are working. We are in phase A for the moment, and we are waiting for the definitive shape of the consortium. And of course, we are waiting for the great Athena. I am very sad because I will be retired at that time, but I hope Didier will send me news. Athena, that I know, Didier will give you, of course, more details about that. How do they call that in French? The adoption decision will be beginning of 2023 for the moment. So we are working in phase B for the moment, and everything goes well. We are on the good tracks, on tracks. Okay, that's all for me. Good luck for your 4 days of work. I stay here if you need. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I joked about the CNES, but I think I need to say that CNES is a very strong support of Programme National and for PCMI in particular. So we are very happy to be here today and to have this support. Thank you. Okay, so everything will happen in English because first, because at PCMI we decided 8 years ago to make our events in English for postdocs that will not speak fluent French. But in addition, there is a fair number of speakers that are coming from abroad. And so that's a reason why it's completely in English. And anyway, today astrophysics, and in particular instrumentation and observatories needs collaboration in Europe and worldwide. So all this makes sense. Last point of information. So this is an hybrid format. We don't have much time for questions. So for questions, what we propose is that people try to write their questions as they come in the Google Docs that I sent. I sent the link a few days ago. And the chair will ask the question to the speaker. But for the discussion sessions, we encourage you to, we really want to have discussion, and so we encourage you to interact freely during those discussions. Okay, do I forget something? No?